Turn it up. You're listening to Live and Loud with the Lord, Nelson, that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters worldwide, it is yours truly, the big guy with the big show, the Lord Nelson, that is. And today's episode of Sensational Singles is brought to you by the new album by Plastic Catastrophe with Lord Nelson, titled 2. Yes, indeed, it's an amazing banger, head bangers, got that groove. You shall be entertained. Don't play yourself. It is exclusively on Bandzoogle, and I will leave the link for you to download it. It's only $9.99. Come on, man, stop playing. It's that dope and worth the purchase price. You guys be good. The album 2 by yours truly, the Lord, and the magnificent Matt Acevedo from Plastic Catastrophe with Lord Nelson. You guys be good. Peace. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you know who it is. It is the big guy with the big show, the Lord Nelson, that is. And this is Live and Loud with the Lord. And you see this guy right here. You see this handsome guy on the other side of the screen. Oh my gosh, let me go ahead and say this. He is one of the most talented musicians in the entire world. I don't care who it is or where they're from. You could be European, you could be from South America somewhere, or from the amazing United States, but I'm going to tell you, that guy right there is the best, man. Indeed. So welcome to Live and Loud with the Lord, and this is the magnificent Matt Acevedo, MMA, man, and we want to talk about our new album, man, and what is that? And you guys see it behind me, and you see the album cover, you see the songs on the album, man, and you see what he has, right? He's always working on new music for us, and he's handling business, and he has some more dope music, man. We're gonna release some more dope music at the end of this year, man. But what's been going on, bro? I'm running my mouth because I love to.
Oh man, that's what it's all about. No, man, I'm good. I'm excited. I'm excited that the album is out. I'm excited that it's getting a good response and people are digging it. Yes. I'm excited about new music coming. Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. I'm happy to be alive.
Listen, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I get excited about what goes on. And I know the kids say pause, you know, not excited. I get excited about Matt, to have Matt on here with yours truly. And we're talking about this amazing album, and you see that it's 10 amazing tracks. And when I say you guys shall be entertained, I'm not playing around with you. I mean, I'm just keeping it real and staying true to the game. What we have created is unbelievable. And everybody, I'm going to say this again, we might have to just have them make videos or something and say it. You know, everybody who has listened to this album, and it's been many people who have downloaded this album, and if you haven't, you're missing out. And it's only $9.99 on Bandzoogle, yo. Or you can buy the singles like Matt always says. Yo, what are you doing? If you want to have a good time and put this in your vehicle or when you're cleaning up or in the yard doing whatever, you should be listening to Plastic Catastrophe with Lord Nelson. I cut you off. What were you going to say, man?
I just said, go get it. Go get it.
I mean, you got to go get it, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, we're not begging. We're not pleading. We know who we are. We know what we have brought forth for you and your enjoyment and your entertainment. Because when you put this in, when you download this music and you press play, it's over, man. It's over. Am I saying we're better than AC/DC or Metallica or Iron Maiden or Stuck Mojo or, I mean, you can name a plethora of bands. Yes. I'm trying to tell you we're badass, man. We're badass, man.
You're crazy. You're crazy as hell. You are crazy as hell.
No, man, listen. Let me go ahead and tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. This is the real deal. Of course, this is Live and Loud with the Lord. But I always say to Matt, like, yo, man, you know, I can get a little, you know, I like to enjoy life, man. I like to have a good time, man. I like to laugh, but I like to stay real with it, keep it real and stay true to the game. This is what I don't believe this. I know this when I say what I say, man. Now, you might not think it, but that doesn't even matter. We want the ones who love us, the ones who say like, hey, man, this is dope. I want to listen to this. You know, I love Matt's riffs. I love Matt's bass. I love Matt's drums. He's that guy, baby. I just want you guys to understand how great this young man is. Matt, tell them a little bit about you and your background, if you don't mind.
Mainly started out as a guitar player. Started playing in my teens. Started doing the band thing, things like that. Cover bands. Started doing original stuff. Did that for a good long time. Loved it. Had a good time doing it. Met my beautiful wife doing it. And then kind of progressed to the other side, just kind of the recording side of things, you know. And when you're in a band, you go in and you record your demos and things like that. And I was always fascinated by that side of it. So I got kind of pulled into that. You know, I always wanted to be on the other side of the board, pushing faders and twisting knobs and things like that. So, you know, I learned, or at least attempted to learn that side of things and be able to kind of create and do things kind of independently where I didn't really need a full band per se all the time to be able to make music, because I wanted to be able to make music. And it's difficult sometimes with different people, you know, different personalities, different things like that. So learned to kind of do it myself. Got my little studio here at the house, hooked up with my wonderful lyrical Jedi friend here, and we've been killing it ever since.
And listen, and everything he said is 100% truth. No cap, as the youngsters say. It's all true, man. And listen, let me ask you a question, because you have, once again, thank you so much. I'm looking over here to my left. My guitar's right over there, man. It's right there. You know, when I would do these shows, I was always having stuff about me there, right? I was like, it's all about me. But I had to understand that it was about my guest. So I had to put stuff aside, man. I didn't want to, man, because I enjoyed all that stuff. All that stuff was like energy to me. So it's still close by, but it's like energy to me of people who have supported and just thought the most of me. And let me say this though. I want to ask you a question is what I want to ask.
Yeah.
How many guitars do you have, or do you believe you have, or do you know you have?
I've got a bit of a problem. Right now, that's a good question. I don't know an exact count. I'm going to guess right here in my studio in front of me, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here. So I've probably got 20 in the house, give or take, something like that.
You got 20 in the house.
Something like that. Yeah, probably.
He's saying 20. I'm going to tell you, I was at his house, and I'm almost going to guarantee you it's probably more than 20.
20-ish, 30-ish. Yeah, I don't know.
He's being like, look, you know.
I got a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's not a problem. He's underselling himself. It is love, though. It's love, though. So did I ask you before, what's your favorite guitar, man? So two-part question. What's your favorite guitar that you have? And if you could have any guitar, past, present, whatever, you could have any guitar that you really wanted, and you had an unlimited amount of money to spend, what would you do?
Man, that's a great question. Well, first, my favorite currently, I have a few, you know, I have a ton of guitars, obviously, but I mean, there's probably 3 or 4 that are just workhorses, you know, that my NY GMW that I have is is on almost everything we've ever
It's on everything.
recorded.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's just one of those things that just, it always sounds right. It always feels right. It just, if I'm ready to record something, it just almost always works.
Yes, indeed.
So that's a favorite of mine, that one. And then this Sully model here, this I was lucky enough to intern with John Sullivan, who builds these guitars, for a couple of years, and had a really good time doing it. While I was there, my wife had this one commissioned for me, and I didn't know about it. So I was able to, I actually had hands-on working on this one, helping build it and things like that, and had no idea that it was going to end up being mine. So that one's really special, and it'll never go anywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, those two are probably at the top of the heap right now, for sure.
Got you. So you have a few basses also, right?
I do, yeah. I don't have nearly as many basses as I do guitars. I think I've got four basses right now. My main one is a Yamaha 5-string that I use for most of our recording stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I've got a bit of an issue.
Listen, you don't have an issue. You have a subscription, bro. And you know what? It's worth it, and it's beautiful because of the music.
I could have a worse addiction, I guess, right?
No, it's not an addiction, man. It's just it's something that is in you. It's the love for music. It's the love for sonics, those sounds and things like that, man. And I'm telling you, I'm always just like, I cannot wait until you send me things. It's like, it's intoxicating to me. Like, what is Matt going to do, or what is Matt going to send me, and how is it going to come off, and what am I going to do? I was listening to, which song was I listening to off the first album? And I'm telling you, man, I sat there and I said to myself, wow. I mean, honestly, I was like, wow. I said, man, that sounds so good. And then I said, did you write that? Lord Nelson, what were you thinking about at that time? I'm serious. I was just like,
man.
I wrote that. And I was like, to me, that's really, it's really dope. Because I don't know.
Dude, it happens a lot. I do it all the time. I listen stuff back, and I just go, wow, we did that.
Yes.
We started with nothing and made something. You know what I mean? And again, that going back to the fact of being able to create the whole band side situation here, is I still, when it's all said and done and it's a done song and I'm listening to it back and jamming, I'm just like, wow, man, that's pretty crazy to think that started with a little 3-4 bars and, idea. And here it is, a full blown production, it's crazy to think.
The foundation to the tower, to the skyscraper.
Right on.
And that's what's awesome about it. So we're looking at the songs, okay? And so we got Lights On, we got She's a Real One, which listen, Lights On is so dope, and She's a Real One. Like on our page, listen, on the Plastic Catastrophe with Lord Nelson page on Instagram and Facebook, on all these places, you guys can check us out and see what's going on. Listen, we're always putting content out there for your entertainment, so you guys can hear the songs. And once again, we're not screaming at you like you've got to do this or got to do that. You're grown ass people. You do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, though, the truth is, if you don't have our music, you are missing out. That's what I'm telling you. This is like good food for you, good soul food. That meal that you have around Christmas time or Thanksgiving or when everybody gets together, man. That's what we do, man. We're feeding your soul, man, your spirit, your mind, and all of that, man. It's just what it is. Yes, Matt, I'm wide open, man. I think I drank a Diet Mountain Dew. The caffeine's got me going, baby.
I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it.
So, but She's a Real One. What's so cool about that song is like the breakdown, the tension and releasing everything in there. Of course, you do what you do all the time, but it goes so well with so many different things and of women. To me, it's a song of like empowering women. Like, she's that real one. Whatever she does, she does it the best. You know what I'm saying? You are married to a great woman, and she is the best. So she's a real one, and you know that already. You know, you probably been like, you know. So you know, and then, ladies and gentlemen, now, so the song "Da Da Da," and we were on Matt Hartnett's show, you know, Heart on the Matter, and but the thing is that this is what I want to talk about, this song "Da Da Da." So Matt, I want you to tell us about this song, Matt. You tell it better. I can tell it, but you tell it better.
Well, it's a great song. I think all our songs are great, but it's a great song. But when I was putting it together, back up. One of the many cool things about this project is complete creative freedom on both sides, right? Yes. I mean, I can do whatever it is I want to do. Right. You're free to do whatever it is that you want to do. And it's a beautiful mix and it's a beautiful thing. But on this, so yeah, same thing. I just start grooving whatever it is that was happening at the time and just started kind of putting it together. Well, as I did, it sounded very different to me, right? I wasn't sure that it was something that was going to end up being Plastic Catastrophe, you know, and without really taking anyone else into consideration, I really considered shelving it. I really considered putting it away for something different and not using it for this at all. And I just happened to mention that to Mr. Lord Nelson here, and I was set straight in my ways to make sure and send everything his way to check it out. So I did. You know, of course, he was like, send it over. Let me check it. Let me see, you know, what it is. You know, let me make a decision. So I did. And of course, you know, you loved it and you did your thing like you always do. And it's an amazing track. But yeah, it almost didn't, you know, I don't know. For whatever reason, it almost didn't make the cut.
Yeah, but who else co-signed it?
Yeah, that's right. You know, same thing. I was, while I was kicking around the ideas and everything and recording it, my wife also heard it. And she was like, what's that? And I kind of told her, you know, what it was. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not. And she said the exact same thing that you did. Right. She was like, that song is awesome. I don't know what you're thinking, but you better send that to Lord.
His wife has very good taste. Yes, indeed. Yes,
yeah.
Indeed. We know.
The moral to the story is don't sit on anything else without running it through the proper channel.
You got to run it, man, because, you know, any time that you send me something, and there hasn't been not one time that I haven't come up with something immediately. I'm humming. I'm, you know, just going through my thing. Just like Jay-Z says, he just kind of starts mumbling. I do the same thing. I'm looking for that melody of it. And I'm just like, okay, all right, okay. So I probably immediately, I've already really formatted how it's going to be. Probably on the first couple of listens, I was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Now I just have to write. What am I hearing? What am I feeling? And then I just let it flow, you know? It's like Niagara Falls, man. The water's running, man. You're not stopping this. You're not damming me up, man. I'm going. I'm gone. It's on just go, freedom. Baby.
Freedom, man.
Yes, indeed. And then we have...
let it flow. Let it come out.
And then we have Drive. Of course, we released that as a single, and we have the amazing... artist Jade, I call her 3 E's, and she has an amazing album out also, and she did such a great job on that song. And Drive is another one, man. I could put any kind of content with that, and it's just unbelievable. You know, I love Ferraris. You know, I don't know. Do you like Ferraris better or Lamborghinis?
Oh man, Italian, you know, I'll take either one, but okay. I'm a Ferrari guy, man.
Well, I'm glad you said it, because, you know, at first I was like, man, I always put that Ferrari out there, and I was like, well, Matt might like a Lamborghini. You know?
I tell you what, if you end up with one, I'll take either one of them. I guarantee it.
That's what it is. You know, I'm a Ferrari guy. I love a Ferrari. I love the way they look. And I'm always looking at them. I'm always hearing them. You know, I don't know, you know, being at 6'5", 280 something pounds, I don't know if I can get in it, but I'm going to tell you, I love the vehicle. Dude. You know, we might have to take and move the seat back or do something else.
Well, listen, here's a story for you. I had a good friend of mine here in Texas, runs a place called 21st Century Muscle Cars, right?
Uh-huh.
And just the most he works on some of the most high end stuff. Anyway, long story short, I'm at his place one time, and they're doing some kind of work to a Lamborghini, and he's like, "Get in it, man, check it out." And let me tell you, Lord, you know me. I am not of tall stature myself. You know what I mean? Listen, I got in that car, and it was built. First of all, it was built for an ass narrower than mine. But yeah, dude, that was, it was beautiful, but that was one claustrophobic car, man.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Man, listen.
It was crazy.
I don't know if listen, no disrespect to my Italianos, but I don't know if you guys are just smaller or what.
Absolutely.
But man, you can't, and it's just, I guess, the same thing when you go over to Europe. In Europe, there's some tall people in Europe, but a lot of the stuff is small, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you're a big guy, don't think you're going over to Europe to buy clothing. Wait till you get back in the States.
Yeah.
It's like, their 1X is probably like a large, It's just like, hey, but that's the European size. This is what it is. But listen, awesome. Now, I just asked you that question because I really do love Ferraris, man, and
beautiful.
I put so much content with the song "Drive," man. It's just one of those songs. And now the next song, "I'm Coming Home," and we know that was for somebody else. And then I was just like, I gotta have it if they're not gonna do anything with it. And we took that song, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. "I'm Coming Home." Matt put his foot and everything else in these songs. He really did. These songs are that great. I'm telling you, it's not just that they're our songs. It's just the feedback that we've gotten. They said it never get too high, never get too low. Stay right there in the middle. No, I'm on the high side, man. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. And "I'm Coming Home" is one of those songs that's meaningful. When Matt when he sent me the music, and I was like, no, we've got to do something with this one. I'm sorry. We got to do it. I know it was but hey, we got to do something with this one. And then I just thought about me being on tour with Stuck Mojo. And I was just like remembering how I missed so many things being on tour. Yeah. And so when you're out there doing things, you're going to miss stuff. And so I had that feeling and I had that vibe, and I got emotional about it. And every time I hear the song, it puts me back out there. And I'm there again.
Yeah, man.
And I'm emotional about it. And so and once again, so many people have listened to that song, and they're like, oh, my goodness. And my grandson, he's 7. It's one of his favorite songs. It's one of his favorite songs. He's like, play that again. Play that again. Play that again, Grandpa. I was like, okay, you want this on repeat, yo.
You talk about getting the music and stuff and being excited to get it and being able to create. It's the same way on my end, because it's not to take anything away from it at all, but it's just music. Then, you know what I mean? There's now the whole point is hopefully it gives you a vibe or a feeling or something like that. But, lyrical content is obviously what's going to, what's really going to give the color and the vibe to the song. Mm-hmm. So it's the same when you do your thing and give it back to me, because, like we talked about, it's a blank slate, man. You're free and clear to do whatever it is that you want to do. So I never know what direction it's going to go.
Right.
So yeah, man, it's really, really cool to see what direction you've picked to go with a certain track and how it's made you feel, obviously, to make you, express yourself in the ways that you do. So yeah, man, it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah. And that takes me back to Rich and I, Stuck Mojo wise. So on the Southern Born Killers album, the almost 99, the majority of that is just really, he just let me go. Just like you and I do. He just let me go. He's just like, man, just do what you're going to do. And I was just like, man, that's love. And so we wrote that so quickly also. And then, he was just like, yo, but, we know that Rich is a super talented musician.
Absolutely.
We know that. He's on par with you. He really is. I didn't see me making it. Nah, but Rich is one of the great ones. There's no doubt. And Sean and Mike and Rodney and LSU and Frank and I don't think I missed it. I think I got everybody. But it's like I'm trying to. Where was I, man? I'm getting older now. I lost my train of thought. I'm thinking about how great you are, man. So I kind of lost my train of thought.
That's all right,
just
man.
when you talk about Blank Soul, I was talking about the Southern Born Killers, and it just feeling free to do that. Now on the Great Revival album, it was more of a he wanted to go a certain direction and he wanted to do this, which it was love, and I still think it's a great album also. But when you have that freedom to be you, that's why and I'm never going to do it. Say like, hey man, I might say like, there's a song that I want to do. It might be some cover stuff or whatever like that. But when it comes to you being you, I just want you to have, it is a blank canvas. I just want you to just send it to me, man. Let me hear what's going on, because I always want you to understand that your music is what's driving me. That's driving whatever I'm coming up with. I'm seeing, whether I'm seeing colors or it's the sonics of it. It just motivates me. It moves me in a certain way. It's hard to explain, but it's like when I get it, I'm like, okay, it's not like I'm in control of it, to be honest with you. It just happens. And so I'm just like, that's where I am. And so I'm not sitting there trying to like, now the Matt Man thing, I'd already put that up in my mind already. But even still, when you sent me the track, but even when you sent me the track, I'm telling you, I was running all kinds of things through my head. And I'm in my vehicle and I'm just driving. And then all of a sudden I was just like freestyling. And I was like, oh man, there it is. And so it just hit me like that. So I'm just like, nah, that's the business. That's what it is. That's how it's gonna go. But nah, man, I'm just so thankful and grateful for what you do. And I think that you are a godsend. You're heaven sent for me. And I really, really mean that. I mean, Stuck Mojo, me and with Lies, Big Steve and No Power, No Crown, and all the great musicians that I know, and I know a lot of them. But I just want you to understand how special it is that you and I are doing what we're doing, and I've never felt better about anything that I've done. This feels so right, so real. It can't be no wrong. If loving you is wrong, I want to be right, man. Paul.
Yeah, man. I'm with you. I'm totally with you, 100%. Again, it's crazy. It seems like just yesterday when all this first started, and a long time at the same time. I mean, what are we? We're like 6 years into this, something like that. Now we've been doing this together a long time.
That's wild.
So we've come to know each other pretty well.
It doesn't seem like that, but I'm gonna say something like Matt said. It's kind of like from listening to the first album to now, he could hear it. And we had a great interview with Matt on the Heart of the Matter. That he interviewed us. It's an amazing interview. You guys need to go check it out. We'll put that link up for you to check that out also. But it's just, man, I'm just telling you, man, it's just a great thing. And let me say this. So I saw a post today that Mike Martin, so the magnificent Matt Acevedo, the magical Mike Martin, right? And so Mike put up a post where they had on a Lord Nelson t-shirt that when I was selling those t-shirts, and it was he and Sean Delson's wife, Jennifer. And let me tell you something, man. 16 years ago, I looked at that and I was just like, 16 years.
Where does it go?
I cannot even believe it. It's getting close to the 20th anniversary of Southern Born Killers, man. Couple more years, man.
Unreal, man.
And it's like, does it seem like it's been that long?
Isn't that crazy? And I remember that dropping.
That I had with people all around the world.
I didn't know you. You didn't know me. Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's bananas. And now here we are. And I always think that, like, what I believe is what we're doing is next level nice. That's what I like to say. This is next level nice, baby. You might know something right there, but this is that level up here, man. This is top tier, baby. That's just how I feel. Yeah. I really do. I'm passionate about what we do. and I'll get behind it every time, man. It's just like, yo, we just went to the moon. We just went around the dark side of the moon, you know? Hey, listen, I saw Pink Floyd there.
Badass.
I saw Pink Floyd there. We passed them up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is two, baby.
That's right.
you got, Roger Waters, and, it's like, yo, man, we see you. I know. Do you hear us? They're like, we hear you too. I was like, I know you do. See, because our sonics are so great, right? You know when they say you get on the dark side of the moon, that you can't get back to Earth and you can't, it's like silence, right? It's radio silence. See, we're bigger than that. When we're there, everybody can still hear our music. We're beyond, man. Are we even from this planet, man? No.
That's all you hear on the dark side of the moon. Plastic. Right.
When I say I'm the Sith Lord Nelson, I really mean that. Stop playing, man. Pull out the lightsaber and do work on everybody, man. That's what it is. Now listen. Now we been running through it, just I'm frequency hopping here, but Lose It has that tension and release too, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of like got that punk rock feel to me a little bit like that, man. I love that song. I can't wait to start promoting that one too, man. I love it. I love Lose It. I love it. I'm telling you, man. It's just got a vibe to it. And it's the way that you did it. Once again, it's tension and release to me. Yeah,
that's got some cool up-tempo stuff.
Oh, man.
I like the way that turned out too.
Yeah. And then this life that come on, man.
That's a great track.
I
really like that track. And that was we've had that one in our pocket for a little bit now, man. So,
and we have more. We just went out and picked out the 10 that, we just came together on what we thought would be a great 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we have so many other songs that are truly bangers also. Don't get it twisted in any kind of matter.
Tons of music.
We have got it. This life is really unforgettable. Segue.
I see what you did there.
Now, unforgettable, right? I just put something up there with that on there where I was just talking. But man, listen, unforgettable is just that vibe of this tension and release. Also, I just love when the first time I heard it, I was like, "This is going to be great." I don't care what I write to it, man, because I always tell people that the music gets you, and your music gets you every time. And I said the lyrics will keep people, but let me tell you something: your music keeps them. It could just be all music, man. I think, you know what? On this next album, man, I'm going to put it out there, man, because I've been thinking about it. I think we just need to have just total riffage from you. We got to have one song. We got to do one song every album where it's just you just going off and just losing your mind. And just letting these people know. So? We can talk Jimi Hendrix and Eddie Van Halen and Prince also. We can talk about all these people that can play guitar so well. But I'm going to tell you who they're not. That guy right there.
You are crazy as hell.
And listen, and I'm just bigging him up. He's going to be a humble dude, man. And I know we're saying it, and I know you probably think it's all in jest, but I'm trying to tell you, he's that dude. And I look forward to always hearing what he's going to bring to the table because he is unforgettable. There's no doubt about it, man. That's what it is. And now, hold on.
Right back at
Fire in the Hole. So I sent you something.
Fire in the Hole. Yeah, that was cool.
Let me tell you something, man. I was just watching something, and I know this guy's name is Zach. This young dude. He's a wild boy, but Zach is really, really cool. He's one of the good ones. And he's all into a lot of war stuff and, whatever. And so when I saw that, I was going to look. I looked at some war stuff first, and then I saw this, blasting stuff. Then I was like, yo, I said, I'm about to make a video right now, man. And I had to do it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put that out there soon so you guys can go look at it, man. We just go keep rolling, man. It's just destruction, man. And you know what I say to myself? When they're blasting all of this stuff like that, I was like, how much is it? Because, we have earthquakes and things, right? I was like, I wonder if this causes anything. You mean, you might not ever think about that. I think about things like that, like, how destructive is this?
Yeah. Here fracking is a big thing here in Texas.
Really?
And I can tell you, just someone that I've worked with, they had some, they're kind of out in a real rural area. Well, they had a big well, and the fracking cracked it and just ruined it completely, and there was nothing they could do about it. So yeah, I totally believe that it causes damage. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder. I know I went off on a tangent there, but it just from the video, man, it just made me think about it. And then Live Choice, when you brought that to me, man, and allowed me to get on that, man, because I'm telling you, excuse me, it was so awesome. And just what we're talking about. Now, listen, we're not big into politics and things like that, but I'm telling you something. This song, Live Choice, is so real, and it's like it deals with the present right now and everything, man. We're not trying to disrespect anybody. We're not trying to get too deep. And I'm saying, I'm going to speak for me. I'm not going to speak for Matt. I'm going to speak for me. But, the thing is that this song is one of the, it's a great way to end it. It's a little different, but it's so dope, man. And you get the magnificent Matt Acevedo out there doing work and handling business and spitting that fire. Fuego, baby, fuego. No. Yeah.
That was another one that was a ton of fun, man. That was another one that I really enjoyed. I never expected it to make the album, but man, I'm sure proud of it. I'm sure proud of it.
Listen, it's an amazing song. It just kind of puts it in the vein of when I did the song with my boys Vengeance in California. Man, we did a song about when it was when President Obama was coming into office. And so we just wrote they get a little political at times, but it was cool though. Those are my brothers also, man. We gonna have to get out there, man, in California, man, and hang out with Relent. He's up in NorCal right now, and go up there. I just told him, man, I don't want to be around no bears, man. And they got bears and stuff. They out there, tubing down the river, right? And there's a bear over there. I'm kind of good. Okay, for real, man. Well, listen, man. So, is there anything you got coming up, man? On the home front, or anything that you want to talk about?
Man, other than just making more music and doing our thing, man, that's about it for me, man. Indeed. I've been staying busy here at the house. Like I said, I enjoy my time home with the wife. Yes. Love being up here in the studio, creating, mixing, mastering, whatever it is I need to be doing. But man, it sure is a good time.
And let me say this, and I want to give a shout out to Pierre Hyman, my brother in Germany. I want to give a shout out to Stephanie Smith down in right outside of Charleston. She's always supported. She's one of the great ones also. Stephanie, we love you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. We really, I went down there to a Christmas party. We hung out. Man, she and her husband, man, just and all the people that were there, man, we just had a ball. It's just family and that's just awesome. Love, man. And she's really, really one of the great ones. And I really know a lot of great people. And as Relentless says and Hell B says, man, we just need better human beings in this world.
Hallelujah, brother.
Yeah. So and once again, what's the Lord saying? I am the Lord, so I'll say it. The world's not crazy. It's the people in it, man. It's the people in it, man. The world's been doing what it's been doing forever, man. Don't tell me about a tornado. No, we don't want it to happen, but it's been happening forever. A hurricane, it's been happening forever. It's just nature, man. That's right. What it is. It's just what it is. So before we leave, and then, we'll shout out the album before we leave. I wanted to ask you something, man. So when you have your guitar, man, and is there anything that just inspires you, like riff wise? How do you just come up with what you come up with? Is it just like you just playing around? You just thinking? How does it happen?
Most of the time, it's just noodling, man. Because I've said it before, but if I'm home, I've almost always got a guitar in my hand. Even if I'm just sitting with my wife in front of the television and we're just watching TV or something, I'm always goofing around playing, right? Yeah. Sometimes it's nothing, sometimes it's mindless. Sometimes I'll literally jump off the couch and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I got an idea. I've got to go lay this down. And, I'll run up here and, hook up. And in 5 minutes, I've roughed something out to where at least I won't lose it and forget it. But yeah, that's usually it. I mean, once in a blue moon, I'll just, cook something up in my head from scratch where I'm like, wow, if I, and just kind of piece things together. But most of the time it's one of two ways. It's either straight riffs, guitar riffs, or lately drums. I write I play around with a lot of drums, being that I write all the drums for the band too.
Right.
So a lot of times I'll just try and do something different and creative from a drum standpoint, and that'll just trigger something off. I'll just, create, loop a few patterns of something different, and then pick up my guitar and just kind of see what it brings out and what I feel, kind of the same as you when you get music,
Yes.
Just see which direction it takes me. And, sometimes it's immediate and, ideas flow. And sometimes it's something that I'll have on the back burner forever and come back to it. And then something will just finally click and work.
Yeah, man. And I wanted to ask you that because I wanted to let people really know that everything that you hear music wise that we're doing, it's all Matt. Matt is the prince of plastic catastrophe with Lord Nelson. I'm not just saying that in a, I'm not saying that lightly or joking or anything. Matt is the production. Matt is the music. Matt is what drives this band. And I'm just thankful and grateful to have somebody so talented that gets me and is like, hey, do you, bro? Just have a good time. And once I get it back, then I'll roll. Now, listen, let me say this. If he had something to say to me like, hey, won't you do this or do that or whatever like that, I'm wide open to it. There's no problem. We don't have those kind of issues at all. But the thing is that to have that freedom to just be you and just do you is just so liberating, man. It's no communism here, baby. It's free. Yes, indeed. That's so right. I just want to thank you, man. I love you so much, bro. And also I want to say that, yes, we are looking to get out there on the road to perform these songs for you. Yes, we're looking at some vinyl right now also. Yes, we are. So all we would like you guys to do is, if you feel empowered to, and you should because it's great, this is one of the best albums in the world, is to go listen to the album too. Not just listen. So you can go out there and listen, but we want you to go out there and download it. Yes, you're helping us out, do what we do. Yes, indeed. We appreciate it. But it's 10 amazing songs that you are going to enjoy. Now, I'm not talking about family members. I'm not talking about friends or whatever like that. Hey, if you do it, that's the icing on the cake. You know how it is with people they're just like, I know you, but we're different. See, if it was one of my friends and they were doing something, you know what I'm going to do? Support them. It's that easy. But people find it hard, man, sometimes to see you doing something, and it's like, hey, but they know that I'm kind of crazy anyway, so it don't matter to me. You can say what you want to say about me. I'm looking at you in the face, people. Yo, it's all love, man. The Lord, Nelson, that is not worried about anything. Man, I'm wide open, baby. And I want to be wide open, man. And I'm telling you, man, I appreciate you.
Roll. Ladies and gentlemen, tell them how it's going.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see over there, once again, 10 amazing songs. You can go download the entire album on Bandzoogle. Of course, we'll put the link where you can get it if you want it. We're not pressing you. We know what we have and we know what we've done. Or you can buy the singles if you'd like to. So it is what it is. I am working with one of the greatest in the world, the magnificent Matt Acevedo, and I don't say that lightly. He is that dude, and I appreciate you and I love you, bro. Thank you for everything that you bring to the table. Everything that you bring to the table is good eats for the big guy. Yes. And I truly listen. It's not even junk food. It's all stuff. It's good for the soul, man. It's good soul food, man. It's great, man. You get full off of it. That's the difference, man. You get full off of it. It's not just some potato chips, baby. Nah. This is good home cooking, baby. And Matt is one hell of a chef, yo. So we appreciate you guys, man. So anything you want to say before we leave?
Yes, indeed. Oh man, just the same. We appreciate you. I know we've had some awesome support here lately. We hear you, we see you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
All right, man. This is love, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is yours truly, the Lord. Woo! Ric Flair style Nelson, that is. Man, Acevedo. And this is Live and Loud with the Lord. And I'm doing what I do always. And thank you for taking the time to spend some time. And until next time, yo, more love, less hate. We're going to stay busy, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Take care, brother.
All right, man. You guys be good. Peace. Woo!
Let it come get it. Let it, rhythm rock, roll it right. See, Ellen is the vibe. Let it, come get it. Yeah. Let it, rhythm rock, roll it right. See, Ellen is the vibe. Way too big, you're the pull me. Way too talented to tool me. Too many gems can't jewel me. Enlightened by the Lord, soon you'll be. Too damn hot, can't cool me. Way too smart, can't fool me. These MMA sonics fuel me. The Lord I am can't rule me.
Turn it up. You're listening to Live and Loud with the Lord, Nelson, that is.